Welcome back. So today I'm going to go over some of the best deals on Amazon as of October 26th. These tend to go on for like a day or so, sometimes a little bit longer. All these prices should be at their best price history on Amazon or very close to it as a good deal. The link to Camel, which is the Amazon price track, will be linked in the description in case you want to do some window shopping yourself. And then the link to all the products that I review will be linked in the description. Leaving it at that. We'll go ahead and jump in. So here we have the DeWalt 20 volt max cordless drill impact driver power tool combo kit with 2 batteries and a charger. That seems like a pretty good deal just right off the bat. This is the 20V max, so probably not the super high end combination or tools, but it's DeWalt, so DeWalt is pretty excellent. And for $129, that seems unheard of, especially since you're getting both the impact driver and the drill along with the charger and along with 2 batteries in a bag. So you could do worse than this for $129.99 or $129 even. Let's go ahead and look at the price history. And here we go. This is showing, so this tool has been out for quite a bit, but at least the history is extensive. It's showing since 2016, and essentially it's been averaging around 160. It says here 193. It's shot up in price at one point this year, but I won't take that into account. But roughly about 160 bucks, and it's only dropped down to 129 about 2 times before, and it was this year. Or last year actually, probably around Black Friday. So 129 in its 8-year history, and this is the lowest price. So this seems like an excellent deal according to the Amazon price history. Continue on. Here we have another DeWalt, the Type 2 digital portable power station jump starter. This is 1600 peak amps with 120 psi compressor, AC charging cube, 15 watts USB-A, and 25 watt USB-C power for electronic devices. What's in the box includes powder coated metal battery clamps, air compressor hose, inflation needle. So power station jump starter and air compressor. So that's pretty cool, actually. Pretty cool all-in-one little machine for like emergencies. So showing 117. Doesn't show any discount here, but let's go ahead and look at the price history. And this one has okay, a little bit less than a a year of history, which has kind of zigzagged a lot. When it came out about 160 bucks. It did drop down to about the price that it is now back at the end of last year, but for about the last 10 months it's been hovering about 150 bucks, but it has dropped back down to its lowest price. So this is the best price at 119. Haven't seen this price in the last 10 months, but it was there once before, so at least it's not, well, just something to consider. It is at its best price, has been there before. Only about 10 months worth of price history. Continuing on, we have the VEVOR tire inflator portable air compressor, 30-second fast inflation dual cylinder air pump cordless air compressor with 12,000 milliamp battery capacity, LCD screen for MPV, SUV, cars, motorcycles, showing 24% off, $46.99. Looks like a quick and easy and convenient portable pump is how they're advertising it. This is the SUV. It's saying it's for everything. Looks like there's a few smaller ones, but this is the bigger one. Anyways, $46.99, showing 24% off. Let's look at the price history. And this one again also only shows history since February, probably a new product. But it did come out about $57, $58 for the first like 8 months, 6 months, whatever. Shot up in price, did get down to about $49, shot back up and has come back down to $46.99, which is the best price on this. So only been out for about 7-8 months, but at least it is at its best price. Interesting little tire inflator, pretty portable. And we continue. Next, we have the Bahco PC15TBX 15-inch professional cut toolbox handsaw, showing the moniker lowest price in 30 days, 19% off, $17.05. I don't have a saw, so this would be kind of a nice find to get a saw, but don't know enough about saws. But again, showing lowest price in 30 days. Let's verify that against its price history. So this has a little bit more history, showing it came out in about 2018, just before, about $20 when it came out. It's hovered up in price since then, but always averaged just above $20, and it has come down to its best price, down to $17, $17.05. So this is confirmed. Best price, $17.05, lowest price in 30 days, but also lowest price in the whole history of this tool, which was about 6 years. So the Bahco 15-inch professional cut toolbox handsaw. Keep on going. Another DeWalt LED light, powerful and compact work light, magnetic handle, USB-C rechargeable. This is showing lowest price in 30 days. It's showing a ridiculous 40% off, $59 even. Looks like a pretty convenient little powerful little light. Magnetic handles, always convenient, but let's verify the price history. Looks like it's been out for just over a year. Came out about $100, hovered there for like its first year roughly. Then it dropped down to about $70, went back up to $100, and now it's sitting pretty at about $59. At $59. So at least on Amazon, it's at its lowest price. And quite below that, actually, even from its price at about $69. $10 off of that, it's a pretty good deal. So the DeWalt light, powerful compact work light, magnetic handle, $59, lowest price in 30 days. Keep on going. These are always really good. And this is, I think I've seen this one. This comes with the 3/8 and a half inch sockets, which is pretty cool. Bit sets, and then some, I don't know if these are the security T15s, 20s. But anyways, Makita Impact XPS 50-piece impact driving and fastening bit set. Shows lowest price in 30 days, so that's always a good starting place, showing 29% off. And then just in general, I think at one point I was looking these up for my drill, not these Makita ones, but like the Craftsman, the DeWalt, the Milwaukee, and they all tend to be about $20-$30. Like if they're at a decent price, some are a lot more expensive than that. So this $24.97 is already kind of passing the smell test, especially for Makita, because Makita tends to be very expensive. But that being said, $24.97, I might pull the trigger on this. These seem really good, and Makita, of course, has a good brand. But let's verify the price history. So these showing a little less than a year of history, but not surprised. It shows they came out about $60, and they didn't change in price. I don't want to say they don't go on sale too often, but at least I don't see them that often. And they have dropped in price since this October, from $60 all the way down to $24.97. So I don't know how long these will last. I do see some items on here that end up going out of stock pretty quickly. Not to say that this is going to be one of them, but I wouldn't be surprised. So here's the Makita Impact XPS 50-piece impact driving and fastening bit set, lowest price in 30 days. And we keep going. SOG PowerAccess Deluxe, all-around heavy-duty stainless steel, multi-tool with nylon sheath, 2 knife blades, can opener, bottle opener, stone wash, showing $49.99. Multi-tools. You have to at least have one multi-tool, right? Pretty convenient to have in your pocket for whenever you need it. But let's verify the price history. 6-year history. Averaged around $70, then did drop. And over the last year, just over a year, it's been hovering from $49 all the way up to $80. But it is back down to the $49. Oh, I should say between $49 and $79. So it is at it's close to its best price. It's 4 cents above its best price, which is basically the same thing. But it has been here for about a year, just fluctuating up and down. The price changes that these vendors play with these tools or with any items really, just to be able to show that they have a deal. But at least this one is at its lowest, close to its lowest price. So you're not paying more. Let's say if you waited a week and now it's listed at $65. So something to consider. Keep going. We have the Klein Tools step drill bit, quick release, spiral double fluted, 1/4 inch to 3/4 inch. It's a hex shank, cut steel, wood, plastic, and aluminum. Dual spiral flutes, titanium nitride coating. Looks pretty cool. 1/4 inch hex. Yeah, look, using it with the Klein drill there. Lowest price in 30 days. Again, always a good sign. Showing 26% off, $25.99. Let's verify the price history. Again, a little bit less than a year, but it was hovering around $35, $36, $37 for most of the last year, and this is its lowest price, down to $25.99. So if you're interested in this Klein specific step drill bit, this is the time to get it because it's at its lowest price that it's been. And continuing, Coast 240 Lumen long range focusing LED flashlight, batteries included, black, showing 25% off for $22.56. $22 seems a little bit pricey for a flashlight, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't heard of Coast, so someone please educate me. But we'll read their shtick. Quality for over a century, founded in 1919. That's kind of cool. Coast is a family-owned American brand that produces professional safety products, LED lighting solutions, cutting tools to make your life safer, easier, and more enjoyable. Not gonna lie, that's pretty cool. They're doing a good job of selling me there. But let's verify the price history because $22 is still kind of pricey for a flashlight. I know some probably get super expensive, but this is cool. It has a few years of price history. Looks like it's averaged roughly about $30, maybe a little bit less, about $27, but it is down to its lowest price that it's ever been at, so $22.56, or at least on this item for this specific light. Compared to its relative price history, it is at its lowest price. So something to consider. Coast, American made. Some more DeWalt. This is the 20-volt lithium drill driver impact combo kit with titanium speed tip drill bit set. $147.99, showing 17% off. And again, I think it was a little bit cheaper of a deal. They're including this tip drill bit set. Let's see if we can. Where was it? Where'd you go? Yeah, it was this one for $129. $129 versus $147, so about $20. So about $20 for this tip drill bit set, titanium. I'm not sure how much these normally go for. So if it's more than $20 and you're getting a deal, don't see the price history on these. I can look at the price history, but I'm curious as to what those drill bit sets go by themselves. But anyways, we'll look at the total kit price history, which has pretty good history, about 5 years. Always averaged, or started off averaging about $180, went down to about $160, and fluctuated there all the way up to $241, which is ridiculous, but about $160 seems like the real average, and now it's dropped to $147.99. So this kit specifically, on Amazon, it is at its best price, one of the $147.99. But I would definitely take a look at the other one we reviewed, which is about $20 cheaper without this titanium set, drill bit set. Continuing on, we have the Bosch 50-foot self-leveling cross-line laser. Includes integrated magnetic mount, 2 AA batteries, 38% off, lowest price in 30 days. Again, always look for this. I think a lot of channels do deals on Amazon, but really, unless you're verifying the price history, there's no way of knowing whether the vendors have increased their prices and are now just randomly saying that they're 40% off. Although this lowest price in 30 days has been pretty accurate when I looked at it. That being said, let's look at the price history, and here we show about 10 months of price history. Came out about $80. It did shoot up to 119, but just for a moment. But recently it's been averaging about $60 and has gone up since, but at least compared to the $60, which it sat at for about 4 or 5 months, it is down to about $49. It is down to $49.97. So it is at its best price that it's ever been at, and a good chunk below where it was averaging. So $49.97 for a self-leveling crossline laser, Bosch, pretty reputable, showing lowest price in 30 days. So $49.97, 38% off, something to consider. And continuing on, so we have this DeWalt drywall screw setter 4-pack, lowest price in 30 days, 29% off, $497. These are for drywall, particle board, or plywood applications, and there's a screw setter, so nothing too crazy, but definitely useful if you're doing this type of work. Lowest price in 30 days, just to verify the price history. Normally they're about $6. Shows that they've gone up as high as $10.65, but not for long. By about $6, and they're down to $4.97. So, I mean, a little bit cheaper than they normally are. Not saving big money since it's a low priced item, but still something to consider if you're buying these a lot. And then, last but not least, we have this Klein Tools digital clamp meter bundle with test leads and alligator clips. $94.64, so a little pricey. But Klein, of course, is a reputable brand, showing that it's only 1% off. So that doesn't sound like too much of a deal, and $94 is quite a bit of money. But let's look at the price history to see why this came up. So this is only showing that it's a good deal. At $94. Not the best price that it's been, but about $4 difference. But compared to the average, over the last year of price history, it's averaged about $105 and fluctuated. But it is going down to about $94.64. So again, not the lowest price that it's been at. And it has been there a bit, but only about $4 more than that. So if you're in the need, something to consider. Although, you're not overpaying for it. But yeah, something to consider if you're in the market. It's a good deal. Not the best price history, but pretty close. And with that, we'll leave it. Hopefully some of these deals were interesting to you or useful. Please consider liking and or subscribing. Again, the link to all the products that I went over are in the description. And yeah, happy shopping. Get some deals, and as soon as I find some, I'll send them your way.